It feels so rare to me to watch a movie where the sequel's already out, have a bunch of hopes for the sequel, and then when watching the sequel realize they gave me a lot of what I was hoping for from the first installment. I'm thrilled to say that's exactly what happened after watching Terrifier 1. I went straight into Terrifier 2, and I was not disappointed. I may have been grossed out, may have been squeamish, definitely nauseous, but I wasn't disappointed from my expectations, I can say that much. As I mentioned when I covered Terrifier 1, the filmmakers set out to do a very specific thing with that movie, right? They wanted to show off their practical effects, they wanted to show off this really cool, scary, terrifying character of Art the Clown. My main gripes from the first film were that the other characters were pretty flat, and that I wanted them to develop Art a bit more. Not in the sense of a tragic backstory of like why he's like this. I think he works as just a creepy clown that gets his rocks off doing awful things. But I wanted to see where they were going to take this. I'm thrilled to report that we did get fleshed out main characters, right? I'm not looking for characters from Pride and Prejudice. I know what movie series I'm watching. I just wanted a bit more of an understanding of who these people are than we got in the first film. And Art, the clown, is not only more scary, but he's even more successful as a clown in this one. Watching him come back to life, swap out his now defective body parts for the fresh ones from the poor unsuspecting coroner that just happened to be there, only for him to go to a laundromat, strip completely naked there, and wash his bloody clown outfit while playing patty cake with a figment of his imagination. It all worked. It was a great way to start the movie and get us back to Art being ready for whatever evil shenanigans he was going to be getting up to in this film. There's a lot that's obviously scary about Art. I mean, people are scared of clowns for good reason because of these films. And I would also add that him being silent the whole time adds another layer to the fear factor. But I think what gets really scary about Art is in the ways that not only is he inhuman to his victims, but he has a very distinct sense of humor. It's an odd experience watching this man commit these evil, heinous, nauseating actions, and also understanding that there's like a joke in there, and it's funny, not in like a ha-ha kind of way, but in the same way that, like, you know, a lot of newspaper comics are funny. It's like this individual gag that you can't deny is there, that is funny in its own right, except that it's being attached to these awful, awful actions. Like, it's not funny that he is brutally attacking these people and that he, like, savagely and severely maims one of these characters in horrific ways, only to leave the room and come back to torture her some more. Not funny. It is a little funny that when he leaves the room, it's to get bleach and salt to pour into her wounds, which is just evil. It's just evil. I can't think of another word for it. Everything about Terrifier 2 is an improvement on the first one, and where I first thought this series was just going to be kind of an episodic gore fest, which mostly it still is, there is an emerging kind of world building and lore and story arc that's genuinely intriguing, which means at some point I will get around to Terrifier 3. That being said, I still got a lot of movies going for 31 Days of Horror, and so I'm going to continue my attention on that track. And if you want to join, there's still a lot of movies left for the month of October. The list of films I'm watching is in my pinned videos. Until next time, stay away from clowns. And after that too.